Hi everyone, I'm Sophia. I'm a sophomore in high school, and today we're going to be talking about tips for starting school and navigating social situations. Making friends and dealing with social situations can sometimes feel tricky, but don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, we'll talk about how to find like-minded people, start great conversations, and handle difficult social situations. Let's dive in. Now, the best way to make friends is by finding people who share your interests. Try joining a club or an activity that meets regularly. This makes it easier to bond over shared activities and see the same faces often. The more you engage, the stronger your friendships will become. And it makes it easier to start conversations. If you're not sure how to start a conversation, find common interests. Ask simple questions like, "What do you like to do for fun?" or "Have you seen this new movie?" Finding shared interests helps you to get to know someone better, plan future hangouts, and keeps the conversation flowing naturally. And don't forget, if you're getting along, exchange contact information so you can keep in touch and plan hangouts. Okay, so now you've made a new friend. Now what? It's time to plan a hangout. When making plans, be clear about the time, location, and activity. A simple call or text like, "Hey, want to grab lunch at 2 p.m. on Saturday?" makes it easier for everyone. And if you're nervous, you can always use a cover story like, I was already planning to go. Want to join me?" This makes it more casual and fun. Now we have dealing with difficult people. Bullying and teasing are things that are very common in school. And so, one great way to avoid bullying is to hang out in a group. There's strength in numbers. This means that, you're less likely to be targeted if you're hanging out with more people because you know that your friends will have your back, which is why it's important to be mindful of who you choose as friends. Because, similar to the golden rule of treat people how you want to be treated, you want to make sure that your friends are treating people the same way you want them to treat you. If someone constantly gossips or put others down, there's a large chance that they might do the same thing to you. So you want to surround yourself with positive influences. Now, if someone's being physically aggressive, your best bet is to just stay low key and avoid drawing attention. Don't engage or provoke this person, and instead talk to a trusted adult about what's happening. Your safety is the priority. And if someone's teasing you, the key thing is to not get upset, because this takes away their power. The calmer you stay, the less fun it is for these people to bother you. Next is dealing with rumors. Now, if you hear a rumor about yourself, don't panic. Instead, stay calm and casually dismiss it. Saying something like, "Wow, that's ridiculous," or "People will believe anything these days," helps to shut it down quickly. That's a good thing. And if you want to take control of the situation, you could spread the rumor yourself. Now, while that sounds kind of odd, what you really should be doing or what you can do, is get help from your friends. And when you're walking down the hallway or simply somewhere where you know people can overhear you, bring up the rumor. Say, "Did you hear this rumor going around about me that they said this?" And make sure that you and your friends are saying, "That's so silly. How could people believe that?" Because then the fact that this rumor is silly will spread instead of just the rumor itself. And it loses power when you own it. And lastly are disagreements. So, disagreements happen all the time or are bound to happen with friends, but how you handle them is what makes the biggest difference. It's important to keep your cool and really listen to the other person's perspective. You want to listen to understand and not just listen to respond. Because once you understand, then you're able to apologize and explain your side. So simple, "I understand the way you feel," or "I didn't mean to upset you. It wasn't my intention," can go a long way in resolving conflicts. And that way you can see both sides of the story. Now, I know that making friends and keeping friends takes effort, but it's totally worth it. So try out these tips and let me know if these work for you. And don't forget to share these tips with your friends. Thank you for watching.